Hello students, welcome again. In this video we are going to talk about different types of signals that can be handled by the Arduino board. So we have basically two types of signals. The first one that we have is called analog signals. These are also natural signals. All the signals that exist in nature like our voice, light, temperature, all these are called analog signals. They are continuous real numbers. They can have any values. On the other hand, computers does not understand analog signals, so we have digital signals. Digital signals are in the form of 0 or 1 or high and low kind of things. So now we have to think that which kind of signals Arduino can handle, and if there is any limitation, then how to overcome. So we need to have something called signal conversion. Have a look. This is an example where the person is speaking in the microphone. The speech signal is analog. Now we are going to hear the amplified output through a speaker, which will also be analog in nature. But in between, to amplify the signal from the person to the speaker, we need a digital system. A digital system is not capable of understanding the analog signal. So we attach an ADC, which is called analog to digital converter, which will convert our audio speech signal into a digital signal, which will be processed by this digital system, and then again we take digital to analog converter DAC to convert the digital signal back to analog. So if we talk about graphically, an analog signal is converted into a stream of digits, which is again converted back into a suitable analog form. So this is what we do. Now coming back to the Arduino, how do we integrate these different signals? As we said, a lot of sensors which are sensing the environmental data like temperature, humidity, light and moisture, all these sensors, they are giving us analog values. On Arduino we have 6 analog pins which are having the support of 10-bit ADC. Those signals are converted into digital signals and then they are processed by the microcontroller. Once the processing is done, then we can control other peripheral devices like LCDs, fans, spray fans, motors, or we can even send the signal through GSM to a cell phone. So this is how different kind of signals are handled by Arduino. So we should know where to connect which type of signal. So broadly speaking, there are 14 digital pins and 6 analog pins. These analog pins can only work as input, so you cannot generate analog output, whereas the digital pin can work as input as well as output. So now when we are starting about the pins, there will be other types of pins also. So what are the all types of pins that we have on the board? We are going to discuss that in our next video. Thank you.